Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTube. Welcome to the Fourth and Dream podcast. I'm your host, Red, with my co-host to the left, as always, Mr. Kamish. G, how we doing?
Doing well, brother.
So we're going to make this short and sweet due to scheduling conflicts in week 3. I am on a business trip and he is on a holiday, so we are going to expedite our week 4 picks to make sure that we keep our promise to have these videos to you every Thursday. So with that being said, let's not waste any time and get this ball rolling, you say?
Let's do it, brother.
All right, week 4, first one. Aston TDs, Mr. Miyagi. Who you got?
All right, man. I'm gonna start on the Aston TD side of things. The big matchup that is going to concern me in this one for the Bills Mafia president is going to be the Tony Pollard matchup against your boy Bill Belichick and the Pats. Right? If Aston TDs is going to find a path to victory in here, man, she's going to have to get Pollard going, and I think that's going to be tough sledding against that Patriots front seven. On the Miyagi side of things, the Steelers' offense cannot be this bad all season. So I'm going to say Pat Freiermuth is going to find the end zone in this one, and he's going to get going because he's taking on the Texans. And I don't know much about the Texans, but I do listen to local talk radio, and apparently the Texans against tight ends are awful. So give me Mr. Miyagi by a safety.
Nice. I'm going to save any kind of in-depth analysis from myself this week. I'm going to base this purely on how I feel when I look at it.
Yep.
Josh Allen has a tough time in Miami. Tony Pollard is going to get locked down in New England. Give me Miyagi by 28.
All right. Moving on.
With this brand new team. AT Aliens, Masturbator.
All right, man. For the Bader side, Bijan Robinson's going to be on the road against Jacksonville. I think that's going to be some pretty tough sledding right there. I do see some components on both sides, on the Bader side and the AT Alien side of the Chargers, and they're going up against the Raiders that week. I feel like Keenan Allen will still be healthy come week 4. Knock on wood. So I tell you what, man, I'm gonna go upset this week with this one. Give me the AT Aliens.
I think come week 4, Jared Goff is going to become a fixture in Masturbator's lineup. This will be Zach Moss's last week starting in Indy, potentially. If Mr. JT comes back. Seems like this matchup is a week early for AT Aliens. But I overall, I like AT Aliens as well. As long as Amon-Ra St. Brown is healthy, I think he'll have a good game against Green Bay. And Dak Prescott will probably light up New England in the tune of 30 points. Give me AT Aliens by 8. Moving on. Myself, Friday morning oil change against Iron Smoke.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'll start on the Friday morning oil change side of the ball. By week 4, you will probably only have about 6 healthy people on your roster. So I have no idea who's on the waiver wire right now. So I'm sure a third of your lineup will probably be streamed. On the Iron Smoke side of things, Justin Herbert is going to be taking on the Raiders. And as I just alluded to, I feel like the Chargers and the Raiders might be a little bit more of a high scoring game. So finally going to do it. Shout out to my father in law. I will take Iron Smoke this week by a touchdown.
Yeah, by then it'll probably be the Friday morning New England Patriots. Mac Jones will be starting for me at quarterback. Whoever the third running back is will probably be my starting running back. Hunter Henry will still be there, along with my other tight end that I start every week because I have no team. Give me Iron Smoke by 36. Yeah. Moving on. The Battle of the Commish household. Actually, I skipped one, but we'll go ahead and we'll go with it. The Battle of the Commish household.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second here. Let me get this all changed up. All right. So I'm going to start on my side of the ball. It looks like the Ravens are going to be taking on the Browns. The Browns front seven has been pretty pretty good so far to start this season. It's a divisional game. It's at the dog pound. I feel like the Ravens are going to have a tough time moving the ball in this one. James Conner is going up against the Niners, and I just assume I still probably won't have Saquon or well, Cooper Cup's still definitely going to be out, but I don't foresee Saquon being back by week 4. Looking over on the flip side on Kamish's side of things, the Chiefs are taking on the Jets, man. And again, as like I've alluded to previously, the Jets still have a pretty good defense. So if I'm going to have any shot in this one, they're going to have to slow Zeus down. Justin Fields is taking on the Broncos. I mean, knowing my luck, this might be Justin Fields finally coming out party and hanging up about 46 points. So, I mean, I'm not gonna pick against the boss. So, wide receiver in a close one, closer than the experts think.
So, as of this filming, we are getting ready to go into week 3, even though we're making the week 4 picks. And what I see that stands out to me is wide receivers' average point total is 122.24. Baby Billy's is 87.57. This is a no-brainer for me. It's going to be Baby Billy by 20.
Woo! Calling for the upset.
Calling for the upset.
We love to see it. We love to see it.
So let me, in the words of Juvenile, we back that ass up a little bit. That might have been the corniest thing I've ever said on this fucking podcast. Tropic Thunder and Jolly Roger.
All right. Okay, I'm going to start on the Tropic Thunder side here. CMC is going to be at home taking on the Cardinals, and the Cardinals have showed a pulse on defense this year. Mike Evans is going to be on the road down at the Dome, divisional game, taking on the Saints, man. And the Saints always play the Bucs tough. And Garrett Wilson's going to be at home taking on the Chiefs. Again, man, Chris Jones is back for the Chiefs, and he's just going to be in Zach Wilson's ear hole, trying to figure out where they're going to go have a beer after the game. So that's not going to bode well for Tropic Thunder. However, on the Jolly Roger side of things, man, Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be on the road at Lambeau. That's a divisional game. I mean, this could be the moment that the Lions finally say, "All right, guys, like we're getting ready to take this division." I mean, Green Bay's defense has been good this year, so I just, man, I think Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be the key in this one. Jahmyr Gibbs has a good game. Jolly Roger will win, but I'm not ready to say the Detroit Lions are just getting ready to take control of that division, man. So I tell you what, give me Tropic Thunder. By a field goal late.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one for me. I like matchups on both sides. One thing that sticks out to me is the Dolphins' defense against Buffalo. I hate to say that a defense could either could change the outcome of this matchup, but I really think it could. I'm going to take Tropic Thunder as well in the smallest margin of victory this week. 0.6 points in favor of Tropic Thunder. 5-star time?
Let's do it, baby.
I still need to make a noise for that. Week 5, I'll have a noise for that. Smokin' Joe and Snitches get stitches.
All right, man. So the easy play for these two would be to start at the top with Mahomes and Tua. And both of these guys have difficult matchups. They're both going to be on the road. Tua is going to be traveling to Buffalo for a massive divisional game, which is pretty much going to be whoever wins out one's going to be in the driver's seat for the AFC East. Pat Mahomes is going to be on the road in New York. Salah's going to make his life a living hell trying to get after Pat Mahomes, man. But to me, looking top to bottom, I feel like this could be the game where you see Josh Jacobs and Jamar Chase kind of, get going, kind of maybe have that explosion, 100 yards apiece and a touchdown. But if I'm going to give one X factor in this one, I am going to go with Justin Tucker on the road at the Dog Pound. This one's going to be low scoring. I see the Ravens getting down in field goal range a lot and settling for 3. I got Justin Tucker putting up 15 points plus in this one. So give me Smokin' Joe in the 5-star.
I think the Tua against Buffalo and Mahomes against the Jets kind of cancels themselves out. I think Smokin' Joe's running backs are going to get going. We still don't know what's going on with Waddle, but Devontae Smith has been lighting up defenses. I know ESPN shows us to be close. I don't see it very close at all. Smokin' Joe by 17. Sorry, Clayton.
We still love you, dog.
As always. So with that, nice, short, and sweet. Want to make sure we get our videos out every week like we promised. Our week 5 picks will be back to normal. Yeah?
I was gonna say let's week 5 will be back to normal. We'll probably give you some updated standing information. Hell, we may even look at how the tally's been on our picks up to this point, and who knows? Maybe we can even convince one of our league mates to jump on here in the next upcoming weeks, man. I'd say at least by week 6, we need to have another special guest on, another special guest picker.
Absolutely. With that being said, don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and leave a comment. Tell us what you think about our picks, because they're probably going to be horrible this week. But mine are kind of always that way, so you're used to it by now. My friend,
as always,
see you next time.